Welcome back to Webpack Technology. So in today's blog, we are going to install DBM. Okay, so DBM is nothing but data integration for Salesforce and SQL Server. This is very important when we need to migrate from a legacy system to Salesforce. Okay, for this may be very useful when we need to sync the data from both the sides. Okay, so let's not waste any much time. So you can download DBM from their official website. I have already downloaded it. Okay, they provide a zip file. After extracting it, there are three files: the installation guide file, the readme text, and an actual DBM installer. That is an exe file. So before installing, you need to stop the SQL Server instance. You can do that by going into the services. So you need to search for your SQL Server instance. Okay. I have an SQL Server Express instance that is already running. You need to stop that. So as you can see, SQL Server has been stopped. You can just check by trying to connect. It will not connect as the instance has been stopped. So the next step is to install the DBM. Okay, installer by double clicking it. Windows will walk you through the instance. Serial number. Okay, you will get a mail. The serial number will be provided with that mail. So after entering the serial key, next step is to accept the agreement. Next, select the path. Uh, Keep it default with program files and DBM. This will be further used. Okay. And click on install. So yes, installation has been done. Okay. After finishing, you can start your SQL Server again. SQL Server also been started. Okay, you can check this by connecting to your existing SQL Server. Okay, uh, you can verify whether the installation has been worked correctly by checking in the server object link server or new link server. A provider name with the DBM will get automatically installed. You can see this DBM OLDB provider has already been installed in your SQL Server. So the final step is to create a Salesforce backup database. Okay, I'll create a new database and I'll name it as Salesforce. Okay, so a database has been created. Once the database has been created, okay, we need to install its store procedure provided by the DBM. Okay, so um, you need to go my computer, program files, search for DBM folder, and inside DBM there is an SQL folder. So inside that there is one SQL file with the name DBM SPPROC. Okay, you have to open that. Okay, so after opening that, you have to press F5. You have to fire this query and install all the soap stoppers inside the database which we have recently created with the name Salesforce. Okay. Once done, close the tab. Okay. The next step is to verify whether you have the XP command shell access. Okay. So this is the query which needs to be fired to check whether you have access of the XP command shell. DBM uses the command shell. Okay, so we need to just check this. Okay, for this you need to have the sysadmin access. Okay, if you don't have sysadmin access, you need to create a login with the sysadmin access. I have already done that. You can go into the sysrole and just click on the sysadmin access. Okay, after running, if still it's not the procedure, you have to uh, enable the XP command shell by going into server facets. Okay, Inside facet, select surface area configuration facet, and you can see here XP command shell enabled. So you have to enable this thing. Okay. So once now you fire, it is running. Okay. That means you have completed your installation. So that's it. We have completed the installation and configuration of the DBM. Okay. If you need help creating a link server for data migration or updation of data or anything or syncing of data, you can just comment me. Okay. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and share if you like the video.